Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Mode Vibing. I'm sorry. I am lighting some sage for us. Get all those hateful energies, devilish energies out of here. We're gonna let that burn a little bit. Oh man, kids are asleep, of course. It's 10 o'clock. They're in bed by now. They actually go a little earlier now on their own. It's pretty nice. Anywho, so I'm back. I did do a reading. I tried to be obedient with spirit, and I try to do what spirit tells me to do. Tonight it was really hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. But it was only hard for me because of the energies that came out. I don't fuck with it. Excuse my language. It's a grown-up channel, but I don't fuck with it. And I don't fuck with it because it's some very toxic shit. Okay? Very toxic. So, something that came out the last time, it came out again. But last time it was more of a good thing because I feel like it was dealing with career or work and stuff like that. But this time it's enough for me. Okay? It's outright no. And just like last time, I did a 4-card pull. It went out. Oh. I did a 4-card pull and I took what was at the bottom of the deck. And I did the same thing this time. I did the same thing. What I did differently, though, was I clarified something because I wasn't really sure about something. And last time I didn't clarify anything. I think it was pretty much straightforward. I don't feel like you have to clarify every time. Sometimes spirit does just give it to you. And, especially when, you've done the work beforehand, you know what I mean? So we're going to get into it. So the first card that came out, just like last time, the devil. The devil came out again. But this time, he's a nasty motherfucker, okay? And what came out next is, sorry, my music started playing. We can't even keep it. Whatever. I'm gonna turn it down now. But, the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands came out. Which is flighty energy. Which is someone like kind of player type. But I would say in this energy, definitely someone who is just up to no freaking good. And next you have the King of Wands. So you have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. A lot of fire energy. Fire is here. A fire sign. You're for sure dealing with, I think, a fire sign. Could be a Capricorn with the devil. Could be a Pisces with the moon. And I clarified the moon. I asked Spirit, I was like, okay, well, let me clarify the moon this time. Let me clarify just this one. I don't want to clarify anything else. Guess what came out? The moon again. The moon is clarifying the freaking moon. And what was on the bottom of the deck of the Light Seers, because I love Light Seers, is the Knight of Swords. Lots of masculine energy here. Let me tell you something. And this goes into the reading, I promise. But I was dealing with the fire sign. My children's father is the Aries. And when this energy came out, I swear to you, I felt like it was him all over it. Nobody else. Honestly, nobody else. Him all the way through. And what I would say to anybody else who is dealing with a situation similar to mine, in which if you're reading this and what I've seen, let me say this first. Dealing with this situation, be mindful, be careful. Keep your guard up and don't trust this person, okay? Do not, under any circumstance, trust this person, okay? This person does not mean you well. They are secretive. They are liars. They are lying and deceptive, the same freaking energy. But this is what that person is, okay? Please, under any circumstance, I don't care. Don't, okay? Just don't. This person means you no good at all. Now, for the person that probably is watching this, because you know, when you're doing YouTube videos, I don't know if you know, most of you probably don't, but when you're doing YouTube videos, I'm gonna pause, just cut this out. Oh God, it switched. Maybe that's a sign that I probably should keep it on, but I really don't want to hear it right now. But anyway, when you're doing YouTube videos, you have this YouTube Studio that you download, and it shows your audience. It doesn't really show people. I haven't tried to see if it actually shows the exact type people that watch it or whatever. I know it just shows your retention and, you know, what demographic, so to speak, that kind of watch your videos. And I've noticed with mine, it's mostly men. It's mostly men. And with this energy here being so masculine, there is I feel so sure that the person that this energy has probably either watched my videos or is watching my videos like on a consistent basis. And what I would say is that to this person, you're very determined. Excuse me. It's the sage. I'm sorry. You're very determined to get what you want, I would say. So much so that you are almost, I feel like, in a winning at all costs mentality. And the only thing about being in a win it at all costs mentality is 9 times out of 10, you'll fuck up. 9 times out of 10, you'll fuck up. And if you're dealing with the devil, if you've made a deal with the devil, I'm here to tell you right now, I am of the light. I don't deal with this kind of energy. I don't want to be a part of this kind of energy. I'm reading this because Spirit told me that I had to. I literally asked, and this is what Spirit said. So I'm doing it simply because I want to be obedient. I am not doing this or reading this type of energy because I want to give into whomever this energy belongs to. Now, what I would say is, in my short time of posting YouTube videos, because I feel like it was partially what I was called to do. You know, I feel like my calling is, you know, it's going to gradually grow. But again, now I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing this because Spirit told me to. I specifically asked, and Spirit said yes. And right now, I can tell you that whomever is in this kind of energy, like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know, like I said, what I was saying, because I kind of lost train of thought, but I haven't been on YouTube long, And I started making videos because I feel like it was what I was called to do. And I know that in doing that, it will open you up to so many different types of energies. It opens you up and it exposes you to so many different types of people. Like a lot of my demographic that I saw outside of it being mostly males, a lot of them wasn't like it's all over the place. But I really don't care for people who just try to outright hurt people. And with this energy, I really do feel like this person will just really just be a nasty person. When I tell you I don't like this energy at all, I really don't like it. And I'm only reading it because Spirit told me I had to. I literally got a headache like right here when I was reading it. Like, I'm so serious, dead ass. Like, I got a headache right here. And it pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie. It kind of pissed me off because I feel like in my situation personally, I feel like I'm trying to move forward. And, you know, I typically read for myself. I don't read for a lot of people. Like if a close friend asks me to read for them, I will. But for the most part, it's just for myself. And I did a reading for myself right before, you know, I had some other things to do around the house. And I had really good energy. I had amazing energy. Like, I was actually, I mean, I know I've been doing the work, so I should have good energy, you know, and I can tell when certain energy isn't mine, and this energy right here isn't mine. And what's really funny is the fact that I've heard other readers, you know, and I heard them, you know, talk about how, you know, certain people just be toxic, and I can almost understand why certain readers don't go live anymore, because you really cannot control who watches you. And the only way I feel like you can control who watches you is by paying attention to who, you know, if you did another type of platform like Patreon, or I don't even know up there, I can't even really say, so please don't quote me. But I just want to say to the person whose energy this belongs to, this nasty, toxic, low vibrational, just straight up in the gutter. Like, I don't know. That's what came to mind. This shit is just straight out the gutter. And that's no offense to anybody, you know, please. But this is not right. This is just not right. It's not. And I feel it in my soul that this is not right. And I've really been trying to shake it, you know, and I'm pretty sure to the person, if it is the person that I'm thinking, you're probably happy that this came out, you know. But one thing that people have to understand, that people, you know, especially people who makes deals with the devils, let's just talk about that for a second. When you make deals with the devil, you have to pay that price. You know, he gonna want what's his. You know what I'm saying? Let's say if you made a deal with the devil and the devil came in, he was like, yo, I need this person's spirit. I need this person's soul. Like, I need you to get that. Right? And you like, okay, cool. Well, you know, what do I get? And you get money, love, whatever it is that you claim you just can't fucking live without. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say, me being who I am, of the light for sure, and always, you know, and I have a very personal, close relationship with Spirit and with God, which is why I'm doing this damn reading right now. No offense to Spirit, but we're going to talk about that later. But this right here, you know, you're setting yourself up for failure. You did something way too freaking fast, and you had all this shit going on behind the scenes, all this toxic stuff, all this plotting and planning and scheming. And I say that because when I looked at when I pulled this card from the bottom of the deck. The Five of Swords was up under that. That's winning at all costs. That's sabotaging energy. It's just a person who is just outright just almost like, I honestly feel this person may have an entity attached to them. This person may have a demon on them. Like, I'm sorry. I know I probably shouldn't have said demon. My bad. You know, I'm going a little too far. Whatever. I apologize to anybody whom I offend. But, you know, that's kind of what I feel like with this energy. When I seen, I was like, you know, because I seen the devil the last time, but it didn't have this type of feeling. Like, this devil, he really showing his ass. I'm not even gonna lie. This King of Wands is really showing his ass. Now, let me say something. Just because somebody is a king does not necessarily mean they're a king in an upright. I don't put my cards in reverse. This could be very well be somebody in the reverse, meaning somebody who is just straight up filthy. Okay, but I don't read like that. But with the devil coming out, it changes, and I'm getting intuitively, it's changing all of this, okay? It's changing all of it. It's changing, and this is definitely a masculine energy. It's coming through so strong for me. And I just want you to know that, again, with this moon coming out, clarifying the moon, what's doing in the dark will come to the light, babe. You know? Sometimes the moon don't only mean, you know, shit in secret. You know, it illuminates things as well. Okay? And with the Knight of Swords, that's truth too. You know, some truth could be getting exposed. But please understand, at the end of the day, when you choose to be of the dark and you don't do the work to heal yourself, when you never take the time out to better yourself, you can't get mad when other people don't want to stay there with you. No one has to put up with your crap. Nobody. And you can't force it on anyone. Understand that. Okay? Understand it. Now, again, I'm going to light my sage again. But please understand that you can't make nobody deal with you, babe. You can't. No matter how hard you try. Now, you can do magic. You can make a deal with the devil. But guess what? When you're dealing with an illuminated being, when you're dealing with somebody of the light who has a personal relationship with God, who takes the time out to heal themselves and to be able to prosper, you can only delay. You can only delay. Okay? What's meant for someone, what's meant for someone is meant for someone. If God ordains it, then that's just what it is, okay? That's just what it is. And I know that sucks to hear, and I know that makes you feel bad because you can't control somebody and you can't, you know, completely hold them back, and you want to just be macho, whatever, I don't know. But understand that being in this energy really doesn't pay anything. It doesn't. And it's sad to say that some people just have to learn the hard way. I don't know what way that is, but you know, you dealing with the devil, you know what it is. When you ain't deliver on what he wanted and you done made, you know, shook hands, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's on you. It's on you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry in the sense of you felt like, you know, you were going to be able to do whatever, you know, you set out to be. But a lot of times, you know, people don't count on people growing. People don't count on people gaining strength and trying to be a better person. People don't bank on that all the time. And when a person who is content with who they are and they feel like they don't have to grow and that they are perfect, because I feel like this is definitely a narcissist. But anyway, people who are set on who they are and they expect for everyone else to be that way, and you can't do that. I'm sorry, but you can't. Like, I understand this in a perfect world, you know, you would be the best person ever, and you are just in control of everybody, and everybody's going to bend to your will, and this, that, and the third. But in today's society, and you need to grow up. I guess that's what I can say. Just grow up, you know. Everybody doesn't get to the king the right way, you know. And what I mean by that is, some people have to make a deal with the devil to become a king and graduate from a page or a knight or whatever, because they weren't willing to do the work on their own. So they cheated. Some people do cheat. And it's one of those things where you think like, oh, how does this person get this? Or how does this person, they seem that they're getting so far along. They didn't get it the right way, babe. They didn't. They didn't. And you don't want to get it the way that they got it. You don't. Trust me, you don't. You want to work for it. You want to get there the right way, the God way. Okay? So don't feel bad if you think that, you know, somebody else won or anything like that, because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with him, he wants it, sweetie. He wants it. And if he don't get it, what he asks for, he'll take it back. Or he might just take them. God forbid. But, you know, at this point, with this energy, it is out of all of our control. Okay? It is. Okay? I know that's hard to hear to the good people. You want to save people. You want to heal, because that's your job. It's my job too, to heal. Okay? I get it. But know that everybody can't be saved. And it's just like that J. Cole song. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save. Amen. Some people don't. Okay? Some people like it. All right? Now, I am going to go now and burn some more sage, maybe some Palo Santo, and I am going to meditate and get out of all of this. Okay? I did my job. I hope Spirit is proud. And if you are the person, please, that this energy belongs to, please heal. Do yourself a favor and heal. And if you are a person who is dealing with someone with this energy, get away. Get away. That's what I would say. But you do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. But protect yourself, at least. Okay? Protect yourself. I would definitely suggest protecting yourself. All right? Well, thank you for watching. As always, unlike this person here, but as always, please, 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 please love yourself, okay? Love you. All right? All right. Have a good night.